Welcome to another video on my channel, bringing you China of the 21st century. In this video series, I'm talking to Kathy Zhang, head accountant and tax consultant here at Kathy Accounting Firm, about various China work and business operation topics. Every video is dedicated to one specific topic, so make sure to follow this channel and don't miss on important information that might save you money and keep you out of trouble. And today, we're talking about the tax breaks the China government is giving to help small companies deal with the current coronavirus outbreak situation and other kind of aid the authorities are providing or may provide. Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Steve.
So we have talked about this quite a lot.
Yeah.
And let's first give some background, right? The recent outbreak is leaving a lot of small and medium companies hurting.
Yeah.
Recently, there was the largest outbreaks in China since the beginning of 2020. And a lot of companies need help.
Correct.
Which kind of companies you think suffer the most?
From what I can see, because I'm giving services mainly to small, medium-sized companies, many like educational companies and also life service companies such as gym, restaurant, they are suffered a lot. Mainly these kind of companies, and of course for trading companies maybe less impact, but small companies are really still suffering a lot, struggling to survive.
Right. In restaurants, right? And even trading companies, maybe when there is lockdown, they have to stop production, stuff like that.
Yeah.
What kind of help the government is giving these days?
I'd like to introduce the new tax changes just released in recent days.
Right. So
and,
it's mostly tax breaks that the government is providing at the moment.
Correct. I think this is more broadly implemented and applied to many industries and to many small-scale taxpayers, and more useful. For example, they can see the real benefit from it. So, for example, the first one is the VAT, which is the sales tax. The tax is charged on sales turnover. So, for small-scale companies, and their annual sales turnover is under 5 million RMB. In the past, they can enjoy they just pay 1% VAT for the sales, which is over 450,000 RMB. If their quarterly sales, 3 months quarterly sales is over 450,000, they pay just 1%. If their sales is lower than this 450,000, they needn't pay VAT.
Right,
but
this
now,
is the past.
Yeah, this
Meaning
is the past.
Since 2020.
Yeah, since 2020,
okay.
And also up to March 2022.
Okay.
Yeah. So from April, there's a new preferential policy, which gives even more preferential policy for the VAT. So for all the sales which is under 5 million, the company's VAT will be totally waived.
Okay.
Even the 1% you needn't pay. But of course, if you are going to issue the fapiao with a special VAT fapiao, you still need to pay 3%, which is the standard rate of VAT. Okay,
so in simple words, since 2020, since the outbreak started, there was tax breaks. And now, in 2022, after the 2 meetings in Beijing in March, the new further tax breaks announced are going down to basically zero on sales tax, on VAT, for small-scale taxpayer that has up to 5 million RMB sales in 1 year.
Yes.
So up to 5 million RMB sales in 1 year. Right now, for the rest of 2022, zero VAT tax. Unless it's a special VAT, Fabia.
Yes, yes,
okay.
Right.
All right, so that's big for tax breaks.
Right.
Basically, most of these companies watching, different businessmen, I think a lot of them are under 5 million, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's one thing. That's a sales tax.
Right. And second is the corporate income tax, so CIT. And you can also call it profit tax.
Right.
So it's based on profit. And the change is that also for the small, medium-sized company, if your annual profit is lower than 3 million RMB, so for the first 1 million RMB, you just pay 2.5% CIT.
Okay.
The rate is only 1/10 of the standard 25%. And the change happens to the second bracket, which is from 1 million to 3 million RMB. So in the past, it's 10%. But from this year, from 2020, the whole year, 2020, it will be 5% for this part, for 1 million to 3 million profit.
So the first 1 million is 2.5% on your profit.
Yeah.
The over 1 million up to 3 million profit, it's 5% only.
Yes.
So it's a considerable, a big break.
Yes. Yes,
right.
But of course, if your profit is over 3 million, you cannot enjoy this policy anymore.
Okay.
And this policy will apply to 3 years, including 2022 up to 2024. Yeah. And the third one I would like to mention is the individual income tax, which is the personal income tax.
There is a small change there too,
yeah,
right?
There's a small change because, people, when they do the children education deduction, they cannot consider their baby if their baby is just under 3 years old. This is the previous policy. We cannot, if this is a newborn baby under 3 years, we cannot claim the deduction. But from this year, from 2020, the new policy has mentioned that you can also claim the 1,000 RMB deduction per baby before they turn to 3 years old.
You don't need to show anything, right?
You need to register this baby's information.
Yeah, but you don't need to show that you actually pay this to
no need to show.
Okay. Automatically, they give you a break.
Yes, just register the baby's information, the name, the ID number or passport number.
Okay, I understand. So that it's a bit more help for families with small children. Yeah. Just a bit more tax breaks on their income tax.
Yes, they can save some tax.
All right, thanks, Kathy. I think this is all for today's video. We hope the discussion was helpful for you and for your business. And remember, while living and working and doing business in China, always do the right thing.